What does etiquette mean to me? Let me just tell you, etiquette is the standard of behavior. I learned that a man should always open my door and I should say thank you, and heaven forbid if I don't bring a hostess gift with me every time I go to someone's house. Today we're turning into high society debutantes and learning about the weirdest etiquette lessons around the world. Keep watching till the end because we saved the best for last. This is the tea. Number 6, pass the port to the left. The next time you find yourself in Great Britain popping open a bottle of dessert wine, make sure you don't forget about the left. An important etiquette lesson that many people believe originated in the Royal Navy is always passing the port to the left. When the sweet dessert wine has been decanted, it should be placed to the right of the host or hostess and then passed around the table to guests to the left clockwise. A general rule in the Royal Navy is port to port, which means port of origin to port of destination, and the ship's decanter always goes left. Hence, the port in the decanter is always passed left. A little Royal Navy jargon for you. I didn't want anyone to feel left out. Number 5, French kissing. France is known as the most romantic country in the world and encourages all types of romantic gestures. But did you know that in France, hugging is considered more intimate than kissing? Be prepared to shake hands or kiss on each cheek up to 4 times as you greet someone, but to never, ever hug anyone, unless there is a deeper reason or connection. That seems like it's an easy enough rule to follow in the middle of a global pandemic. Another interesting lesson in France is that over dinner or a meeting, it is not taboo for French people to discuss religion, politics, money, or romantic relationships. So there is really nothing off the table. Tell this one to all of the older people in my family. If I brought up politics, religion, or kissing boys at the dinner table, I would get a whooping. Number 4, Southern secrets. The South is known for many things. At the top of the list, sweet tea and keeping your tea to yourself. Oh, while we're talking about tea, don't forget to subscribe to The Tea. When you find yourself below the Mason-Dixon line, there are many etiquette lessons that even the sweetest mama expects you to abide by. And the following rule covers a lot of ground. There are 9 topics that are to be kept to yourself: wealth, age, religion, family quarrels, affairs, medical issues, honor, gifts, and disgrace. It is not exactly strange to keep personal information to yourself, but this does seem a little extreme. Although down here, we have all heard some of the juiciest gossip disguised as a prayer request in Sunday school. Number 3, Northern etiquette lesson. There are many etiquette practices that originated Northeast, specifically New York City. Members of high society are expected to know the proper etiquette for situations like having high tea at the Plaza Hotel or conducting one of those big, important New York business meetings. The New York City etiquette lesson we found pretty useful goes as follows. For every minute you're late, you're expected to give 2 minutes of advance notice. This is especially important due to New York City traffic. So, if you're running 10 minutes late, give the person you're meeting with 20 minutes notice. When you do arrive, do not profusely apologize. That can get a little annoying. I knew New Yorkers were fancy. I have seen every episode of Gossip Girl. Twice. Number 2, Victorians wouldn't ask directions. During the Victorian era in the United Kingdom, etiquette was taken very seriously and was at the forefront of how the upper class of society functioned. Many societal rules and practices that developed during this time period still surface today. One etiquette lesson that was taken very seriously was never asking a direct question in public. If you had heard someone's mother was sick, it would be considered highly rude and inappropriate to ask about their mother. Instead, you could give a general well wish and hope that they could read between the lines. Rude to ask about mama in them? In the South, it's rude not to. Honestly, I wish my family would go Victorian. I go on one date, and it's 50 questions at Chick-fil-A at 2 p.m. Number 1, a Roman blessing. Have you ever wondered why we say bless you after someone sneezes? The origin of this actually began in Rome. When the bubonic plague was ravaging Italy, if someone sneezed, it was a telltale sign that the person had contracted the plague. Pope Gregory I encouraged people to say a small prayer after someone sneezed to protect them from death. The prayer was a version of "May God bless you." It was so popular it outlasted the plague. Other Italian etiquette lessons include standing up when someone who is older than you enters the room, never giving anyone chrysanthemums unless it's at a funeral, and to never schedule any sort of business in August because it is a vacation month and people are away and not likely to do business. I did not know that about bless you. I do remember learning about the plague in school and thinking how crazy it would be if there was a disease that affected everyone in the world. Hope y'all enjoyed learning all about etiquette. To summarize, pass the port to the left, kiss in France, keep everything to yourself in the South, warn your friend if you're going to be late in the North, don't ask a Victorian anything, but always say bless you. Whew. Got all that? Thanks for watching, y'all, and be sure to subscribe to get more spilling of the tea. Leave a comment if you wish your family was Victorian too.